Carol Mania as well this morning. She's in the studio with us. Morning.
Good morning, both. It's not a bad-looking day for some of us today, but for others, it's mixed fortunes as ever.
That's the story of the summer, isn't it?
It absolutely is, Nina. Yes, good morning. This morning, we've got a bit of cloud around, some patchy light rain, drier and brighter in the north. And for the next few days, the weather does remain quite changeable. Good morning, both. And if you're wondering about the weekend, it's looking nice, because I know you normally ask me around about this time. It's looking nice for most. There's a chance of a shower in the northwest, but it's a slim chance. That's all. Good morning, everybody. Beautiful start to the day, as you can see from one of our Weather Watchers pictures in Murray. There is a bit of light cloud around, but there'll be a lot of sunshine as we go through the course of the day. And John and Nina, as I mentioned, it's going to be dry and sunny for most of the weekend.
It's just a roller coaster getting there.
Good way of describing it, Nina.
And you smile when you say that.
Yeah.
But in one place, that's not necessarily good news, Carol. Let us explain, because this warmer weather has been welcomed by most of us. But for people living near a recycling plant in Warwickshire, they say their lives are being blighted by flies and smells.
Oh, nightmare. The council's received hundreds of complaints, and those living nearby say the situation is affecting their health.
She's also got a stunning picture. Is that this morning?
It is. Isn't it gorgeous? If I get out of the way, you'll see it a bit better. It's from one of our weather watchers. It's actually been taken this morning in Cumbria, and it's dry, it's sunny, and it is looking rather nice. Now, in contrast, in Leicestershire, this is what we've got. A lot of cloud, murky conditions, some dank conditions. There's some drizzle around.
And I know we put you on the spot sometimes. We're going to do it again. Looking ahead of the weekend, though, for the rest of August, how's it looking?
The rest of August, crystal ball. Next week is looking a bit more unsettled than this week. We'll have the remnants of an old tropical storm coming across the Atlantic. It's quite big, so the computer models at the moment are unsure as to what's going to happen, but it could bring us some wet and windy weather middle of the week, Wednesday, Thursday time, but still a lot to play for.
White Christmas?
Somewhere,
Sorry,
John,
Carol,
yes.
I just
somewhere.
know, with it being summer holidays, lots of people are sort of trying to plan, aren't they, for the next few weeks?
No
But
pressure.
it's not that easy,
Well,
is it?
easiest thing is take your brolly. You can use it as a parasol or to keep the rain off.
Good advice.
And keep watching Carol every day. Thank you very much indeed.
Good morning, both. Good morning to you too. What a beautiful morning it is in the Wirral. Look at this Weather Watchers picture. Somebody behind me already having a little dip. And also, if we move across the country to Pembrokeshire, a beautiful start to the day here as well. The sun is already out, but it's not like this everywhere. There is some cloud around this morning. Now, if you have an allergy to pollen, these are the levels today. They're moderate to high across many parts of the UK.
It still feels a little bit like summer, doesn't it? You said earlier to keep your brolly with you and you can use it as a parasol. You should also maybe keep your raincoat with you and use it as a pair of shorts. You've got to be ready for anything this summer, haven't you?
Take a trailer with you, Nina. Just put everything in it. Then you won't go wrong.
But the weekend looks kind of perfect, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It's not too hot.
The weekend looks nice.
Thank you very much indeed. We should have got the global forecast, shouldn't we? Really?
Anyway, it's another story. Good morning, everyone. If you're just stepping out, it is a chilly start for some of us and a mild one for others.
And it's a morning of extremes, isn't it, across the country, Carol?
It's certainly mixed, John. Yes, for some of us it's sunny, for some of us it's cloudy and dank and murky. In fact, I can show you that in our Weather Watchers. Good morning to you too. This is a beautiful picture from one of our Weather Watchers, which was sent in a little bit earlier from Newquay. Blue skies, the sun is out, it's not feeling too bad at all. Whereas in West Crawley, we've got a lot of cloud and also some drizzly, murky conditions. Good morning, both. And once again, it is mixed fortunes. But if you want to know the weekend forecast, it's looking dry for most of us as well. So that's something to look forward to. Good morning to you too. Over the next couple of days, what you'll find is it is going to turn that bit cooler than it has been.
Thanks very much, Anna. Well, temperatures have come down considerably after we saw the hottest day of the year so far on Monday. Next 24 hours looking quite unsettled.
Hello there. It's been noticeably cooler than it has been over the last couple of days. We've had more in the way of cloud than sunshine, but we did have some breaks in the cloud, as captured nicely by our Weather Watcher picture in the city of London.
It feels like being in a floral maze, and the fragrance is just divine, which is not surprising when you think 1.4 million flower seeds were planted here.
Now, time for the full weather forecast with Stav, and you've brought flowers to the party as well.
I have. It's that appropriate, Anna. Lovely meadow scene behind me and blue skies overhead, because much of the country is enjoying a fine afternoon with plenty of sunshine.
He's doing good work, is Cameron. I want to know, are you happy or sad that we're talking about back to school?
I couldn't possibly say.
You're counting down the minutes.
Oh, I tell you what, I bet there's not another parent out there. I bet there's lots of parents out there who go to the shoe shop and they say, oh, that 2.5 looks lovely. And you're like, I'll have the 3.5 with extra width. I want them tripping out the shop. Right, here's the weather. Here we go. Hello again. I just love these pictures. Don't you just want to know what they're talking about? Anyway, these are the ones. Hopefully you enjoyed slightly cloudier conditions today because it probably wasn't as hot for them. However, might have been a bit too cloudy for you. There's a bit around this evening again. And then tomorrow, best the sunshine in the morning, then the cloud returns and we've got some rain overnight tomorrow night. But once it's cleared through Friday, should end up being a nice day and into the weekend as well.
Hi there, Sophie. Most of us a fresher feel today, but that said, we still saw temperatures peaking at 25 degrees, 77 Fahrenheit across East Anglia. Lovely day on the beach in Norfolk and Suffolk, but spare a thought for friends and family in northern Spain, across the Pyrenees and into southern France. We saw a real rash of sharp thundery downpours earlier on today and some very heavy rain here. 96 millimetres, just shy of 4 inches of rain in 12 hours in Cos in southern France. Perfect weather for a wander, actually, at the moment. Alice, we have been watching the cloud build up as we've gone through the day, though, today, haven't we? This was Surbiton just a few hours ago. Actually, thicker cloud has arrived as well.
And Alex is at a sunflower farm in West Sussex. I had no idea such a thing even existed, but it's looking bright where you are. Some duller days ahead, though.
Well, we're going to worry about the duller days in just a moment, Mary. But yes, this is absolutely beautiful to be here. If you can get comfortable being surrounded by hundreds of bees, which is a great thing, of course, for the environment, it actually feels really nice being in amongst all of this, particularly on a grey day, which you've had in the southeast. You can probably see the cloud cover behind me, but never a dull moment surrounded by all of this beauty. So this is Tully's farm. It's not too far, actually, from Gatwick Airport, believe it or not. And it sits on just under 15 acres of farmland, and they planted 600,000 seeds and they've ended up with around 8 million blooms, and it looks absolutely stunning. I have to say, these guys, although the weather for us has been quite up and down over the summer, they absolutely love rain. It rained here earlier today and they certainly lapped it up. Word of advice though, once you've snipped one of these, they don't actually like the sun, so do keep them in the shade. They also like a drop of gin, helps keep it all clean and makes the sunflowers last a little bit longer. Now, the temperatures here today have been relatively warm. Let's take a quick look at what some of our biggest cities have been doing up and down the country. And as you can see, pretty much around average today, although we did get a top temperature elsewhere of around 26 degrees Celsius out towards the southeast, so not too far from us really. Well, there certainly is a fair bit of rain to come as we head through the next 24 hours, but drier really from Friday onwards, and temperatures are going to be nearer to average as well. Well, that is the way it is looking here at Tully's farm this evening. I've got to be honest with you, Mary, it's so beautiful. I'm not even sure if I want to go home just yet.
It is really glorious. Alex, thank you.